This is an Andy Griffith model Martin guitar. It's a custom shop guitar, and we're going to do a setup on this one. Right now it is extremely high at the nut, quite high up the fingerboard, and we're going to put Waverly tuners on this, change the frets, do another nut, likely take out the block and the plates under here, and put in some side reinforcements. It maybe has a couple, yeah, it has a couple in there. And probably work on the rear two back braces, this one and this one, 3 and 4. Take them down and get it set up where it can run and play and sound at its best. Right now it has nickel wound strings, light gauge on it, I'd say. Sounds pretty mushy from where I'm sitting. I'll just play some chords on it since I couldn't play any melody on this one. Now I just tuned this with a strobe tuner. You can hear how sour that is from having to pull it down so far to fret. Anyway, when we get all the work done, we'll go ahead and do the post-op video and let you hear what it is then. I think this one's going to come out really good. This has an Adirondack top, advanced X, 1 3/4 neck, Brazilian fingerboard and bridge, and quilted mahogany back and sides. All of the high-performance components, but just not quite tuned up yet. So we'll see here when we get it done how it does. Hello, we have the Andy Griffith guitar here finished, and we'll go ahead and play a little bit on it and see how it sounds. It's much improved from what it was to my ear, and it was in need of considerable setup as it was from the factory. This belongs to Richard from Alabama. He wanted me to play A Shokin Farewell, so I will give a stab at that. We'll play it one time around. Lots of overtones now. We'll talk briefly about what all we had done with this one in the setup to get it to the point that it is now. Starting up here, we took off the Kluson tuners, put on a lightweight Waverly tuner with ebony buttons, shortened the tuner posts so they don't stick up as far as they would from the factory. Got another nut on here, bone, spaced it out where you have more room in between the strings. Went from the standard Martin size to a 6000 June Dunlop fret, which is the Stevie Ray Vaughan fret. It's a bass fret actually. And then 6105s from 13 through 15, standard Martins after that. Up here internally in the face, we've got out what they call the popsicle brace, which is actually a flat plate instead. And has a block in here which we took out to let the top move better. Changed the oversized pick guard and put on a smaller pick guard. The pick guard on it was 45 thousandths thick. This one is 15. And internally we have ebony side reinforcements from face to back on the sides, stepping up face to back transmit, also creating more of a bassy tone. And then the rear back braces, you have 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 running this way. Number 3 and 4 was about a fourth or a third again taller than 1 and 2. So number 3 and 4 now are the same specs height as number 1 and 2, allowing the back to move more. And then we were able to gain height on the saddle, which give us better down pressure. And it also had too much relief in the neck, tighten the truss rod at the very beginning, got the neck straighter, so we have more saddle height. Have some ebony pins in here that fit very well now and are not oversized. And all that has added up to giving us the sound we have today compared to what we had to begin with. I've done a lot of D18s and work with a lot of them, and this, as a new one, is about the best I've heard. It's even good finger picking. I'll try and finger pick a little something here. Bluebell. When a guitar plays in phase, like what this guitar is now, all your chords ring and sustain longer because you don't have any harmonic cancellation where things are out of phase. So that'll just ring and keep on. Here's D in a couple positions. And when it's in tune, it'll play every chord in tune. I might be bending that. Well, there you have it. Took a guitar here that was in need of a lot of setup and doctoring, and in my estimation, made a very, very good one out of it. And I think that Richard will likely be very pleased with this. Thank you very much for watching.